your boy wants power.
I love that. Alright. These are some new mobs. There's a ginger mob. There's the feet mob. No, I'm just kidding. We have the rabbit, a very wild species from Australia. So, if you have a bow and arrow or something, you kind of just shoot it. That's it. So that solves that problem. Next we have your husk. They're like a normal zombie, except when they hit you, you lose hunger bars faster. So you just try not to get hit. You could just shoot an arrow from a far distance not to get hit, or just if you're good at the sword, just hit him and not get hit. Next we have your the witch. And the thing with the witch, they throw potions at you. So if that happens to you, you could just bring a milk with you, and it stops that effect, and you continue fighting it. Next, we have your evoker. These guys are pretty ruthless. They do a lot of magic stuff, so it's really a good idea to kill him as fast as you can before he does anything. Oh yeah, see how fast they go. See, he did nothing during that whole time I was trying to kill him. So like the faster you kill them, the better. Next we've got your Vindicator. These guys are pretty tough in mansions. So a good way to prepare against them is if you have like a bow and arrow and you can just shoot them from a distance. But sometimes if it's like close quarters in there, so like arrows are not always the best choice. So let's pretend this is like the hallway. And if like I wanted to play a mansion early on with only iron armor, or no armor at all, there'd be a guy right here and he'd chase me. I just put like a water bucket, and they'll just come to the water and I just hit them like that. And then, alright, next we have the Vex. They only come in the game when the Evoker spawns them. That's why it's good to kill them fast. They're kind of slow, so you just could wait until he comes down. It's really zombie villager. They're the same thing like a zombie, but you can cure them. And to cure them, right? Potion of weakness, and you feed them an apple. And they start shaking, like having a seizure and stuff. You can see them shake. Yeah. Phantom. One of the newer mobs that everyone doesn't like because it's really annoying. The more you don't sleep every day passes, the more and more likely you'll get attacked by them. So yeah, they fly around. And it's good to have an arrow. If you want an easy way to capture them, you could just go inside a house like this. And like have cobwebs. Wait. They get stuck in the cobwebs and you just hit them to death. That's like a little nice farm to have there. Next we have the newer mob that's no longer in the beta, which is the Pillager. It's like a skeleton basically, you just a lot faster though. To counter against that, you would just need projectile protection. That could like make you take less damage against arrows and stuff. We have the Wither Skeleton. And a good counter against one of these things is to have milk with you. Because when you get attacked, if I was about to die, I could just drink milk and it would cure me. And that'd be fine, and then just keep killing him again. So like it's a nice thing to have milk with you in the Nether when you go into castles and stuff. It could really see. We have zombie pigmen. They don't attack you, so they're passive mob. Neutral, because they attack if you attack them. And they attack in groups. So it'd be pretty nice. You don't have to get into fight with them, but if you want the gold and stuff, they do drop gold sometimes, or raw meat, and you could trade that with villagers and stuff. The magma cube. There's really no weakness for it, but it's best not to just run in when you hit it. It's good to keep like a distance, because once they multiply, you'll just be surrounded by a bunch of cubes. Like, imagine being in the middle of that. That'd be pretty crazy. Alright, next we have the ghast. It's always good to have a bow and arrow when you go to the nether, because hitting the fireballs back at them is not really easy. It's just, you gotta be lucky, kinda. So it's just so much easier shooting them. Next we got the blaze rod. They're pretty dangerous when you have nothing on, but when you have a fire resistance item, they really don't do anything. They're pretty weak. They take like half a heart when you have like a fire resistance or protection, because most of the damage comes from the after effect of fire. Next is, most people really suffer with this. We have the bowl. People like to have big bowls, and that their portions are too big. So if you get smaller plates, that could actually help you and save money. And like, it's pretty useful if you guys didn't know that. We have the drowned. They usually spawn near the water. They're pretty annoying to fight in the water, so once they come out, they're just like a normal zombie. But when they have a trident, let's see if we can find one with a trident. Oh yeah. It's better just to kill him right away before he shoots his trident. And if he shoots one, that shouldn't kill you even without armor. So if you have like no armor, just kill him really quickly before the second blow he gives on you, because then you'll probably die. Next we have the guardian. These are pretty annoying in the water. When in the water, I think it's best to have Riptide when you fight these guys, because when they run away, you could just go right towards them and hit them. Like, you're a lot faster when you have this trident. They kind of don't stand a chance. Next we have the bigger one, which is the Elder Guardian. And I think it'd be best to have a Impaling 5, because they're usually inside the castle, so they can't really run anywhere. So when he's about to fight me, I just use Impaling. And it kills him in 4 to 5 shots. That's a lot faster than if I try to kill him with something without that enchanted item. Right, so like double the hits to kill it. The creeper. Some people, there's a way to kill a creeper really quickly without him blowing up. You just gotta hit him 3 times very fast, but if people are not good at that, if you have knockback on your sword, it just makes it so much easier and without like a worry. The silverfish. They're pretty weak, it's just one shot, it's nothing really to worry about. Then we have skeletons, kind of like what I said about the pillager, except they're a lot slower. And you probably don't want knockback on your sword when you fight it, because you'll just give him more chances to shoot you. So having a non-knockback sword and just kill him really quickly would be the best choice. Next we got the stray. They make you run slow, so if you can't catch, oops, let me just kill this guy real quick. So if you have a fish rod, you could just kind of pull him towards you and slowness on. Yeah, just bring him back to me so I don't have to run. Since I can't even run, since I have that slowness potion effect. The slime's the same thing like the magma cube. And the spider, I mean, spiders are pretty weak. The zombie. Same concept with other zombie-like creatures. They're kind of slow, so they're not really difficult or anything. So Enderman, they usually pop up in the wrong times. So if I hit one, I could just hide it under a block that's just 2 blocks above, the same height as me basically. And they can't get in because they're 3 blocks tall. So you could just kind of play the waiting game, and they really can't do anything. Or another way is to use a water bucket. Or use a water bucket, or just jump in the river. They can't attack you from the river. They don't like water, and they die really quickly. They go in it. Yep, see, he teleported away as soon as he fell in. So yeah, that makes the Enderman so much easier than it really is. Now we have Endermites, which is like silverfish. I think they're a little... Nope, 1 shot still. They spawn when you throw ender pearls. It's like a random chance. Next we have... Oh god. See, this is gonna protect me now. Oh wait, I think he's not mad at me anymore. Oh no, he's still mad. Oh my gosh, where is he? Oh. There we go. Right, next we have... Oh my, how many Endermen are there? I think I spawned a lot of them when I was... There we go. Oh, the shulker. Right, so the shulker is kind of tricky, so... There's a few things that you could do. Right, so shulkers are usually attached to buildings in End City. Oh gosh, there's a lot of Endermen. So they shoot these things that make you float, and you can just hit them pretty easily. If there's multiple of them, multiple shulkers, you can just like kind of hang back and just shoot them with arrows until they die. But you could just go up. Oh yeah, when you get hit like this, you could drink milk to come down. But when you're high like this, it's probably a bad idea. So another way you could do it is just go underneath something so you're floating on top of this. Or just place water as soon as you fall down. Yep, I saved it. Oh, and they teleport. Oh, another one? Oh my lord. This one reminds me of purple. And then there's then there's this thing. Oh my god! Finally you did. Alright, and then there's that, oh yeah, it's an Ender Phantom. Right, next there is that. There is this thing. He's like an evoker but with a cooler look. There is this one, the Shulk head. So these are add-ons, and in future video I'll probably show how to get them. I'm an Xbox player, so it's a little difficult, but I know like the easiest way to do it. That is all. Oh yeah, one more thing. When there's like a snowball person, right? What you want to do, right, is you just gotta go up to them, or they'll run out of snowballs eventually, and then
you see the true skin. Look at that. She was invisible because now we see it. Look. And I hope you like this. I hope it was helpful.
put in the comments what you want to know more about. And that is all. Thank you for watching.